I'm Makia.
I'm Ashley.
And we're sisters addicted to Asian dramas and music.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to podcast number 6. I can't believe we made it to 6.
I know. I mean, I knew we would make it. I just didn't know, we would make it.
Right. So, how's everybody been doing? Hope you guys are enjoying our podcast.
Yeah, I've had an eventful week or weekend with music and stuff like that.
Really? Yeah.
I've been really watching that much lately. I've been watching just one drama, like hardcore, for the whole week. And that's because it's already been done, like a couple years ago, done. And so it's easier to marathon it.
True.
So anything else I was talking about before, I haven't gone back to it. I haven't. Oh, I did finish Love 020.
Oh, you did?
Did I tell you that already?
Yeah, you were talking about it last podcast, but you didn't tell me you finished it.
Yeah, I finished it, and it was decent. It wasn't worth it. The gay couple was nilch. It was more like a joke.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, and then because somebody mentioned it in the comments, I was just like, oh, cool. But it was nothing. And then it was real lackluster. The guy was amazing.
Really?
Yes. She doesn't deserve him.
I hate that. I hate when the male lead does all the work. But granted, I know sometimes it's directors calling out how the females should act. But I don't know if that's true for Chinese stuff or whatever. What is it?
No, not true for Chinese shows, because I've watched other ones where I felt 50-50.
Right.
And it was good both ways.
Right.
But this time, it felt like a legit K-drama. She was standing there, and supposedly she liked him. Supposedly. I did not feel it.
I hate when I'm watching a drama, and they have their kiss moment, and I feel like the girl's really not into it. My thing is, this is your job. This is what you do. I'm not just saying to slobber down, tongue down your throat.
Right.
We see, the stripper the slobber just dripping from their mouth. That's nasty.
Right.
I don't need to be that deep into your kisses, but I need to feel like you actually legit have feelings for this person you're supposed to be kissing.
Right.
And I hate that. And I understand it may be awkward and stuff. You got people around filming and stuff, but this is your craft. This is your job. This is what you do. So I know it's a stigma in K-drama, so I can't completely blame the actresses all the time.
Right.
Not
but I don't
completely.
know. Why is that a thing, though, for the females to just be like statues standing there surprised or stiff?
Like, I don't know. I could understand for certain purposes, like, say the characters this is like a flashback, them in high school, and they're like their first kiss. Of course, your first kiss in high school.
Or she wasn't expecting it.
Right.
Really, really wasn't expecting. Like, she's talking or she's going off of him or
and
something.
he just goes in for the kiss.
Right.
That's different because it makes sense. But if they were having a charged moment, they're looking at each other and stuff, and then they go in for the kiss, and then she's just standing there.
Right. Or even if the guy's going in for a kiss slowly, and he gets kind of like gauging her.
Right.
And he slowly gets in there, and then he finally kisses her. She's still looking shocked. Boo. He was coming in. You saw that coming.
For 5 minutes, he was coming to your lips. Yeah,
right.
Still
we
shocked?
saw it, so you saw it, okay?
That always frustrates me. So I love when I find a K-drama and the female lead gives just as much as the male lead.
Who's a good actress for kissing? Because we can always name a long list of guys who's really good at kissing.
Right.
But like a female star who we were like, wow, she's good.
I've seen Hung Jung-eun, who some people know from She Was Pretty and Kill Me, Heal Me.
Oh, yeah.
She's good. Her more recent dramas, though, I've noticed that
she pulled back a little bit.
Like, she's pulling back. I don't know if it's director or because and last year she got married and got pregnant. So I don't know if because she got married, she's holding back a little bit or what. But I remember when she kissed Ji-sung in secret.
That might have been him, though. Like, he's probably more passionate so she could go with the flow, you know what I mean?
But I remember her doing interviews early days when she first started acting. She said that her boyfriend at the time, her long-term boyfriend at the time, was kind of calling her perverted as a side joke because she loved to kiss.
Yeah, I remember seeing that
So
too.
I know, and then, did they have a kiss in an Incarnation of Money?
Yeah, somewhat. It was passionate after a while. I can't remember. It's been so long.
Right.
But
She's one of the few actresses that I know that kind of puts in just as much or almost as much as the male lead when it comes to kissing. I can't really pick any in mind consistently that does it.
The female lead in Marriage Not Dating.
Yes.
I don't remember her name. But
Hungru.
yeah.
Who's getting ready to come back to Dramaland. She just had twins earlier this year or late last year.
Yeah.
I don't know everybody. So I was surprised. No, it was earlier this year.
A lot of people are having twins. Is that like a thing? Is that common?
I don't.
For twins? I just feel like it's...
A lot of Asian celebrities are having twins
like,
lately.
I could say in America, like, the people, the actors and the actresses are the celebrities that have twins. I feel like they can plan it out more that way. Go, get in vitro and say, we want a boy and we're a girl.
Right.
I feel like that's more believable. But in Korea, I don't know.
Right. It's like, I don't know if it's a thing for a lot of celebrities to use in vitro when they're having kids.
Right.
I feel like majority of the time it's just them having kids.
Right. But
I feel like if their genetics split that easily for twins.
Right. And that too, because twins is not, it's common, but not that common.
It's really not.
You usually have to have twins somewhere in the mother or the father's family.
Right, it has to be kind of heredity in the family that twins run along. And I'm like, do twins really happen this frequently in Asian families, or is celebrities using in vitro and they're having twins and we just don't know it?
Right. Like Beyonce.
Right.
I mean, she's not K-pop, she ain't Asian, but just to bring her in.
Right. I think she used in vitro.
But hey, it's more power to you. You know exactly what you want.
Right.
You're like, this is going to probably be my last pregnancy, so just give me what I want.
Right.
Yeah, instead of having a guessing game. Ooh,
but then, yeah, true. But that's also the thing with in vitro, though. It's a kind of a toss-up. They may go and not necessarily planning to have twins, but the thing with in vitro, you have to expect multiples.
Right, true.
So, and then that's another thing. If they're identical. Because if they're identical, then I feel like that's less more on the in vitro side, more on nature side.
True.
But if they're having fraternal twins, that's more on the in vitro side than natural. Not to say that there aren't natural born fraternal twins. Of course there are.
Right.
But I think it's more inclined, like if you're having fraternal twins, you're more, to me in my mind, I feel like you're more likely to have had in vitro than anything. Unless you have twins just running your family.
Right. Okay, so back to kissing.
Right.
I don't think I can think of anybody off the top of my head. I'd have to see their scenes again to see who's like a really good kisser. Because there's good kissers, but then there's those people that you're like, whoa.
Right. Like Park Min Young. She's an actress who I've seen. I wouldn't say she's a dead fish, but you're thinking of Park Shin-hye.
Park Min Young, I know.
Right, from Healer and all that.
But she wasn't that great in Healer, though.
Really?
She was okay.
I feel like for the type of problem she's grown, not just acting, but I just feel like, and then she was also a female lead that initiated a major makeout scene.
She initiated, when she initiated a major
episode,
Jesus.
I think it's like 13.
Well, how much minutes in, Makia?
It happens at the end of 12 and the beginning of 13, or if it's not 13, it's 13 and 4. Yes, of Healer. It's after his tutor dies. And she goes and finds him in his hideaway apartment.
Oh,
and he's trying to kick her out, and she's like, "No, you can't." And then she goes in for that kiss.
Of course,
that
you remember
epic Healer kiss.
The epic Healer moments, because that whole episode where she stayed at his place.
Right, the entire first 5 minutes of that episode. I think it's 13. Oh my gosh,
I know you've watched that a million times.
Yes, I feel like going to watch it right now. As a matter of fact. Healer was that OTP fiend. They were the epitome of the OTP that made my heart flutter, no matter if they were just having regular moments or actual romantic moments.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's why I say I can say she was consistent enough for me to name.
Yeah.
Hong Jung-un, because I watched more than a few dramas of her actually doing good kiss scenes, so that's why I put her as a good female lead kisser.
Gotcha.
We have a couple breaking news that happened since the last podcast.
Right.
I don't know if I really want to go too deep into them because... Anyway, supposedly Park Yu-chin, Mr. Mickey Yu-chin, has been confirmed to be getting married, even though he is currently still serving his military leave. It's some type of controversy about who his actual fiance is. When I saw the article that he was possibly getting married and then the confirmation, I was like, oh, okay. A little shocking because he had the whole issue last year. Didn't know he was actually dating someone to be on that level to get married. whatever. It's his personal life, whatever. But then another article came out talking about who his alleged fiance. I'm like, we don't know whose actual fiance is.
But he's getting married?
Right. Exit out. I'm done. When y'all figure this out, then let me know, because I'm not.
Because I feel like sometimes people are so quick to put up the info first. And that's how news is. Who got it first? It doesn't matter if it's completely correct. It's who got it first. And I think they're so quick to put it up. They didn't confirm it with certain sources.
Right. So it was like, if he's getting married to whoever it may be, supposedly it's some conglomerate person in South Korea. I don't know. Whatever it may be. If he's getting married to whoever it may be, congratulations.
Right.
And I don't really have much to say about that, because I feel at this point, anytime something major comes out about people, like now, sometimes it's got to be a rebuttal article the next day.
Yeah.
And
you gotta wait for the last article about it to get the whole info, and then you have links to the previous articles and stuff.
Yeah. Also, Eric Moon from Shinhwa announced on, I think, his fan cafe this morning, that he's engaged.
Oh, yay for him!
So his was from him. So we know this is legit, and I think it's a model turned actress who he's getting married to. So, congratulations to him about that.
She's really pretty.
Yeah. Really, really pretty.
Yeah, of course he's a model, so I wouldn't expect less.
Right.
Wow. I need to go watch him in I Need Romance, or what's the other one he's in that you said was good? Not I Need Romance.
Dang.
Not that one. Not
another Miss. Oh, I thought you started watching another Miss.
I didn't started watching that one.
That one was good.
What's the other one? Not I Need Romance, but he was in another one. Right? Was he in I Need Romance?
No, he wasn't in I Need Romance.
Okay, it was something
Discovery Romance.
Discovery
Romance.
Right.
That one was okay. Actually, it was a decent drama, but that was one of the first few dramas where I actually couldn't stand the female lead, but I could completely hate her.
Right.
Because she knew that she was a bitchy type of person.
At least she knows.
And she admitted to it. So it's like, I couldn't completely hate her for that fact.
Because she's in the know. She's not ignorant to the fact.
Right.
People will be like, oh, you're a B. And she's just like, what? No, I'm not. And they're like, no, yeah, you
right.
are.
Because she said in argument that she knew she was a bitch and this and that and other. But for some reason, I felt...
Was she like an annoying bitch, or she's like a mean bitch?
She wasn't mean unnecessarily. She had her reasons.
Right.
But sometimes I felt like she kind of went for the low blow when she could have just been above it. So, and I actually felt a little bit more sad for Eric Moon's character, because when it came down to because the premises of it is that they dated in the past and they meet again years later after their breakup.
Yeah.
And when it comes to reveal why she left him and all this and that, and I'm just like,
bitch.
Girl, really? Like, you had yes, he should have been a little bit more attentive, but you didn't give the full story.
Yeah. So it's more like a miscommunication.
A major miscommunication.
And they broke up for that reason.
Right. And then, so, of course, when they meet back, she's already in a relationship with someone else, and that whole issue. And all that stuff, so.
That's kind of hard. But granted, it's not ideal. But you don't always want an ideal situation when you get a couple together in a drama. You kind of want it to be different. Oh, she's with somebody, or he's with somebody. And then, and they have to switch it up, make it different. Mm-hmm. How do they get together in spite of this?
Right.
So, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, so... But also, our lovely Matinee, I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody says, she's going to forever be the Matinee. 21 had her solo debut that this morning.
Yeah, it came out.
I think 18 hours ago, the video was released. Minzy, and what was the name of the song? I forget. It's Ninano.
Yeah.
I think that's how it's said.
Right, because when I watched it on YouTube, it's in Korean. So I was just like, don't know the name of this song.
Right.
But even then when I listened to it, it was still like, still don't know the name of this song.
Right.
But yeah.
So what are your thoughts on the video?
The video's interesting. And I hate to say it, but it reminds me of 21. It does remind me of 21.
It does.
And I feel like if YG had given her just this, she would have stayed with YG.
Of course.
She would have stayed with YG.
This is what she wanted.
Right.
If you weren't going to promote 21, at least let me promote as a solo
right.
artist.
And then why was CL the only one who got, the solo stuff? And she didn't. And I feel like, and we always rag on YG, even though we're YG stans.
Right.
But I feel like as stans, we have a right to rag.
Right.
Right. So I feel like he closets people a lot, and then the ones that he likes personally, he kind of promotes them more than the others. When there's potential, and obviously you like them at some point to put them in these groups. So why don't you give them that opportunity to solo or act or do something else, even like a CF or a hosting job? I feel like you don't promote these other people. There's so many members of these groups that he has under his label that he does not promote solely, and I feel like that's what's missing from YG. They could really be like dominate. They dominate already, but they
could
really,
dominate even more.
They'd be at the top of the world
if he didn't hide some people sometimes. Because that's the thing. Going into Minzy's solo debut, I was like, I don't kind of know what her sound would be, because she's the only member of the group that hasn't had somewhat of a solo song on the albums or anything. Because Bomb, I know when she usually has a R&B slow type of vibe when she releases a song. Dara had one or two in the early days of 21, and hers was my kind of more techno pop. And we knew Sia would come in with the hip hop and stuff. So when Minzy, I was like, I don't know what her sound would be.
And I like the video too. The sound is 21, yes, but not completely 21. So, you know, it's probably her own little twist on it. So I'm sure she had a lot of say in it. So, but I always thought she was gonna do more dancing, because she's known to be like a dancer, dancer of 21.
I expected the dancing that I saw in the video, but yeah, like you said, I expected a little bit more. But I'm guessing because it's her solo debut, she's gonna slowly bring out.
Bring it. She's not like trying to throw it all in our face. And the next time we're just like, oh, okay. But this time we're just like, oh, okay. And the next time we're like, oh, all right.
Right.
Yeah, but then there's a feature on it. Flow Sick. This dude is sick, man. Like,
I've heard of his name, but I've never paid attention to him. So when his part came in the song, I was like, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he was on Show Me the Money. I don't know what season, because I don't really watch Show Me the Money, to be honest. I just usually see like clips and little pieces here and there, and people who win and all that kind of stuff. But when I did see a clip from Show Me the Money, he was actually on the freestyle first at the end. And then I went and watched more of his stuff from Show Me the Money. He has the best flow I have ever heard from a Korean rap artist.
Really?
Like, and the thing is, he doesn't speak that much Korean. He was raised in New York. So he's got like a Jay-Z type, and he's got this deep voice, and he raps so fast. It's just like, oh my, and it's like not just like a quick rap, but like I don't know, he's got like these punchlines, and you're just like, dang. You know, like when people get in the crowd and they freestyle, somebody's dancing, and then you do some trick, and you're just like, whoa, yes, that is him. And I just, if he could come out with an album, I would definitely buy it. So so there's that, Minzy.
Yeah. I'm proud of her, though. Yeah. I will say that. And I'm ready for more. And the song, I will say this about the song, though. It's nice, but it didn't grab me enough to go download right away.
Me either.
So I probably need a few more listens. Not to say that it's bad, but it wasn't like, oh, I need to go to iTunes right now and download this. So.
It's straight. I'll probably wait for you to download it and get it.
Yeah.
That's usually how I get a lot of some of the music. Other than, stuff that I solely listen to. But to stay on track with music, I have found so many good songs lately.
Really?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's like just flowing out of YouTube right now. Okay, so first, Zico had a comeback. I don't know if you call it comeback, because he has songs every couple months coming out.
He releases a single every couple months.
Right. So he hadn't done an album in a while, I don't think. Granted, I don't follow Zico completely, but when I do see new stuff from him, I click play.
Right.
But so Zico had a new video and song out. It's called "She's a Baby," and he's singing a lot. It's like a sing rapper thing going on. He's going, and he raps in it, of course, but it's more towards the middle end. And the beginning, he's more, like a sing song, rap. And it's different. Granted, he might have done it on other songs, because I don't listen to all his stuff, but I like it. She's a Baby, and he's got this blue hair, and I love it. Yes. Maybe he was like, ooh, maybe I should do my hair like that. It's like a deep blue, like a royal blue.
Ah.
Yeah, so so we got Zico, then you got Minzy, and then also NCTU, our beloved NCTU.
What?
They didn't have a comeback. No. They had a member from NCTU do a solo.
Who?
10.
My little lovely bites that I picked out from the beginning.
Really? Okay, we're not even gonna get to that right now. We're not even gonna. Let's just stay on track. Okay, look first. Okay, so NCTU 10. Granted, I don't know that much about NCTU on a whole because there's so many members, and I was waiting for another NCTU comeback before I really like delved into who's who and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get all the members, but I just know a couple here and there, like Mark and 10.
Right.
So when I saw 10, I believe he's from Thailand. Don't quote me on it, but I believe he is. And he had a solo debut called Dream in a Dream. And it definitely gave the NCTU feels.
Really?
Yes, NCTU feels. I love it. But the thing is, he's not singing that much. It's more performance video and a performance song.
Because he was on that dance show that they had.
Oh,
I forget what it was.
I need to go watch it. Whatever it is, I need to go watch it. Because he's amazing. You can tell from watching it that he's a trained dancer. Not like a hip-hop dancer, like when they learn choreography.
Right.
But like this guy, he's got the lines in his hands, the way they move and his feet. You can just tell this dude has been in some kind of training.
Right.
So I definitely love it. And it's an instant download for me because I played it like 3 times. Right, back to back.
Really?
Yes. So he's amazing. It has a Japanese feel to it. It's an Asian Japanese really feel because the music. It sounds like a what's the word? Instrument from Japan. I don't know, like historical instrument. You know how Korea has that little yeah, it sounds like some traditional instrument from Japan. So, oh my god, he's beautiful. Anyway, let me move on. So then there's Baekhyun. Baekhyun, he has grown on me. Granted, when I first got into EXO, I was like, wow, I didn't expect that voice from him. And at first, I didn't like him. Honestly, I didn't like him. That's terrible. Because EXO, I didn't favor him. There were a lot of other members way above him. He's lower on the list. But he's definitely moved up. And not because of Scarlet Heart either. But I've watched him more and I've watched him more.
Yeah, I would say in the last year, I've kind of started paying a little bit more attention because he's also one of the members that I kind of put down in the bottom to pay less attention to.
Right. So he's definitely moved up and he's up in my top, I say top 4 now. Not even top 5, top 4 EXO members. So it's called Take You Home. It's an interesting song. It's okay. It's not ooh, I need to go get this.
Right.
I enjoy listening to Baekhyun's voice. He has
I think all the members of EXO, especially the ones that really do a lot of the vocals,
the vocal
have
line.
amazing
Yeah,
voices.
they really do. Yeah. And that's one reason why I really stand EXO. But it's a mellow song. I don't know, I expected more from him as like one of his first solo songs. This might not be his first.
No, it's not. And from the look of the video so far, it looks like the typical song that they release when it's change of weather, when it's going into spring.
Yeah.
The typical kind of mellow song.
Springy, definitely springy. You're right, that's true. I didn't think about that, but yeah. Whew. Oh, NCTU did have another song, and I watched it when the 7 Cents came out.
Oh, yeah.
And it's called Without You. It's just the vocal line, though. And I didn't realize that there's no dancing in it.
I think I remember watching.
Super confusing.
I think that's why I didn't remember it.
Right. And so, and I realized that I did watch it when I watched it again after I watched 10 like 6 times. 10's video 6 times. I was like, oh, they have another song now. I didn't realize. I have seen it, but I didn't pay that much attention to it because I don't know, I like 7 Cents.
Right.
And then we go to K-hip-hop. Loopy has a song out called Ice. And I like it. It's definitely vibes, and it's a loopy feel. That's why I really like him. He's from M Kit Rain, which is a label out of Southern California.
Ah.
Right, but it's his label. Him and NAFLA have a label together. Granted, there's other people on the label, of course, but they are the co-founders of M Kit Rain. And so they're Korean. They're all Korean. And they were either raised in Southern California or that area, or they from Korea and have at some point been in the States, live in the States.
Okay.
So, you know, they can switch up some good English here and there. So this is Loopy, called Ice with Young West. He's one of the more recent members in MK Ring. It definitely has the Loopy vibes where it's just like chilling. I don't know. I don't want to say some other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But
yeah, this is very much what you're what you be into.
Yeah, this is my vibe and stuff. Ice from Loopy, and he also has another song that I play. I play on repeat. I know how to say those. It's R. So it's like a phone ring. And he's talking about the phone. So if you listen to that, if you like this kind of music, listen to Loopy. Okay.
Sipping some, we go party. No,
I think that's it for music for right now. That's all I've really listened to and discovered.
Yeah, I don't know. I meant to this week to do that, but work got hectic. I've been trying to catch up on my K-dramas, so I figured you would get the music in, so I kind of really try to.
Usually I listen to a little bit more.
I kind of stick to just the artists that I know and like, and wait for them to have comebacks.
Right. Yeah, and I like to venture out. Somebody might link me to somebody else who I really like.
Sure.
Oh, one thing I wanted to mention though about Young West, he looks like a bum. The hair, like he must start recently growing it out like that.
Oh yeah.
So if you watch the video, Ice, that hair looks hot. Man. I just want to take like a clippers to his head.
It looked like he had a drunken night, had some scissors playing around and clipped it, and he's like, "Oh, this kind of worked. Let's go with this."
Right.
No, but boo, you need to do some trimming.
He needs to cut that off. I don't know what he's trying to do with it, but it looks like anyway.
Okay. All right, and that's it for music, guys.
Right. On that note.
Right. I guess we could go to K-dramas now.
Right.
So, my lovely boo, Chi Jang-wook, his new drama, Suspicious Partner, is kind of on its campaign run now. I think it starts next month or in May. I mean, May is next month.
Yeah.
May or June, I'm sorry. I think it is May, though. And it's supposedly it will be his last drama before military leave. And he will be playing a brainiac prosecutor, No Ji-wook. Little play on, okay. And I just realized the play on his name. And then his female lead is Nam Ji-hoon. Some of you most likely know her from Shopping King Louis. And her character is Bong-hee. And she looks like the typical, I wouldn't say candy girl, but she seems like, you know, a fun, quirky kind of female lead. And that's the female lead she tends to play anyway.
I feel like I've seen her in something else, though. Maybe not.
She was a younger actress, so you watched Queen Stone, Duke, right?
Oh, that's her?
That's her.
Oh, we did mention this before. I thought she was in that one with it's something lie to your lover, something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
The new one that's out?
Yeah,
Liar Lover? No. That's Joy from Red Velvet.
She's acting already? Anyway,
let's
move on. I'm sorry. That's a whole nother conversation for a different time. Okay.
Initially, I like both of them separately.
Right.
But when they initially announced that they were going to be the couple,
She's grown up. I'm sorry to cut you off. She's grown up.
You're fine. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I didn't know how this coupling would work, because despite her being grown up, and I've mainly seen her in her adult roles than more in her child star roles, but she still has that baby face. Yeah. So I didn't know how she would look paired next to Chi Jang-wook. But looking at the promotional pictures, I'm like, they might work.
Yeah, we can watch this one together.
Ooh.
He got excited.
Yes. Because we don't watch a lot of dramas together. We probably watch maybe 1 or 2 dramas a year together, if that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this might be, and we can talk about this throughout the podcast since we'll watch this one together,
like a week-to-week review, or
right?
Talk up about it,
right?
Yeah.
So it's supposedly a romantic mystery type. That thing seems to be the thing this year, mixing a lot of genres of dramas.
I don't like that though, because I hate when they. Not don't hate. I can appreciate when it's one genre, but I enjoy now because I've been watching so many dramas, and I feel like at this point I've seen it all, and I'm not sure of how they can switch it up to make me more interested. That's, I guess, why I'm so lackluster in going back to the dramas I'm supposed to be currently watching. They need to mix it up. So now that they're mixing it up, I might enjoy it a lot more. Oh my gosh, she's grown up so much. I feel like I watched her growing up. I mean, it's not like I'm old or anything.
Right.
It's not like we're old.
Right, we're not old, but it's still, especially coming into drama land, a lot of these actresses that are adults now, when we first got into drama land, we were watching them in their child star days.
Right.
So seeing them in these adult roles, we're like, oh my gosh, we watched this little thing grow up. No, we didn't.
Oh,
we haven't been in drama land that long. We've been in it quite a while, but not that long to watch these child stars grow up, except for more the recent ones.
Yeah.
But still, yes.
I've been watching dramas for 10 years, though.
Okay, yeah, you got more years on
11
me.
years, maybe? Because I think I started my junior year.
What is 2017? What year?
2011?
I'm almost to 10, not quite.
Yeah, right.
I'm like 8, going on 8, I think.
Yeah, but, people can watch a lot of dramas within just a couple years. Even just like a year, you can watch a lot of dramas.
Right, because my list is probably almost to 200 completed.
Yeah.
That's just completed. That's not what I watched.
Yeah.
Because I have quite a few that I watched and that are on hold but I say completed, I think I'm at like 170 something.
Yeah, I'm on 199. So literally, whatever drama on my currently watching list that I finished first will be my 200th drama.
Right. I remember when I got to my 100 drama, and it's so funny. I think the drama that ended up being my 100th drama that I finished.
Yeah.
I didn't even really care for that much. Yeah. I was like, you're my milestone drama. You were,
right. How dare you take number 100?
Right. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the drama, not because of Chi Jong-wook alone, but because of her and the premises of it. And I think when it gets closer to the air date, I'll talk a little bit more about the drama. It's just, I'm seeing a lot of promotional stuff going on right now.
Right. And they feel like they're going to be a cute couple.
Right. So, and that's the thing. Because of my healer couple love,
right,
I'm still always hesitant to whoever their next going to be paired with. But because they looking cute, I might go for it. Because that's my one issue that I had when the K2 came out. I was like, I like Yuna. I had nothing against her.
Right.
But her with Chi Jang-wook, I'm like, I don't know. They kind of worked in from the promotional stuff. Because like I said, I didn't finish that drama. But I didn't even automatically, I could tell it wasn't going to give the type of chemistry that I got from Healer.
Yeah. Like, what was it? So you didn't feel the chemistry between, you didn't pair them good when you were watching it. But when she was in, was it Love Rain? Which I enjoyed with that actor. I forget his name. But
Jungkook, I think.
Yeah.
Gee, something like that.
But I felt he's played out with those roles that he does. And he's in military leave now, right?
If he hasn't left yet, he's getting ready to.
Right. So I hope when he comes back that he's got some different type of roles.
Because he did an historical drama last year, which I think kind of broke him out of his typical pretty boy roles.
Yeah.
But it's a tendency, I think, for him when he does historical dramas, which he doesn't do very often, is that his characters are not meant to be pretty unless he's supposed to be a noble person.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't watch it. I heard it was good, but the premises and everything, and it seemed a lot of male focused drama.
Yeah.
Which I have nothing against, but I'm usually gravitating if you got a female ensemble cast, I'm more inclined to watch it than when I'm seeing a bunch of males.
Right.
Especially when it comes to historical dramas, because the female humbugs are gorgeous. So I love seeing that, and I just don't want to see them coming in as dressings and all that, set dressings or
icing on a cake or
right,
something.
or they're the key sayings, and that's all they're in the scenes for. But onto historical dramas, we have our another child actress who's grown up, Kim So-hoon, not the Kim So-hoon from My Love from the Stars and all that stuff, but Kim So-hoon from Bring It On Ghost, Rooftop Prince, all those type of dramas. She's going to be in a historical drama with Yoo Sung-ho from Remember Son of Wars, who came out last not last year, but last year with Park Min Young. And it's called Ruler, Master of the Mask. Now, an official trailer, 38-second trailer, I guess, is out. I haven't watched it yet.
I call those teasers if it's 38 seconds.
Right.
You need at least a minute.
And it looks good, and it looks like it's gonna be. I haven't watched the teaser yet. That's out.
Oh.
But I'm about to click play on it, but from the premise I've gotten from the story, it's gonna be another one of those tragic historical stories.
Historicals usually be tragic, though. To be honest.
So let's see what we got here.
잘생겼느냐?
No subtitles.
이름이
right, so we're just kind of watching the 30 seconds without.
종종 놀러 오시게.
그치. Food is good.
Her dad died.
Oh, looks like her dad's the oh, he's a prince.
Yeah, I knew he was a prince.
Her father is like maybe some kind of magistrate or something
right.
in the city, or mayor. I don't know. Oh, that's it. That was right. As soon as I got settled into it, it was over. Yeah, cool.
So, and it starts on May 10th. So I'm looking forward to it because one, I love her.
Yeah.
That girl can act.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that the first thing I saw her in, she was playing the younger version of the bitchy second female lead.
Yeah.
So when she came out playing the sweet girls, and I was like, this girl got range. She got this. I love her.
So if you can play the bad girl pretty good, of course you can play the good girl.
So,
but sometimes people have like a face for being the bad girl,
right?
So they always give them those roles, but it's good. Honestly, I probably won't watch this one
because you don't really watch historicals as much as I do.
I had what's that one? Secret Door.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't finished that. I started it and I got a good ways into it, but I still haven't gone back and finished it. I might watch this one down the road, maybe IDK, but it seems interesting. It's just not my cup of tea.
Right. It's the type of dramas I usually go for. Any good historical, especially when it looks really good, I'm tempted all down for watching. I could probably have maybe not just as much historical dramas on my list, but I'd say about a quarter of my list is probably historical dramas.
Like, I don't mind historical. And I watch some historical, but it's not my go-to type of drama. Never has been. I usually watch them after somebody's told me it's good, and usually you.
Yeah.
It tells me, oh, this one's good, because you watch them. But, well, let's see, last historical drama I watched. Oh, well, I guess other than Scarlet Heart.
You can't think?
Secret Door, which I haven't even finished. So, yeah. All right. Soji's, sorry, we're looking at something, and I just saw his picture, and I
saw that it's a movie, it's not a drama.
I'll go watch it anyway,
right?
Because he's in it. He's beautiful, and I just watched his gorilla interview, gorilla date or whatever with him, even though it's so old, and I still freaked out. Like
I was about to ask, is it new? Because I'm I know the old one.
It's back from when he was in what was it OMG. Oh My Venus.
Oh My Venus?
OMV. Oh My Venus, yes. Back when he was promoting it. Yeah, so. Yes, Soji-san, we do love you.
Yes, we do. Come back to Drama Land, please.
Yeah, so, let me see. We do have a new game, though.
No Smash or Pass this week, guys.
No, I think we played that out for a while. Yeah. I don't know what the next type of Smash or Pass could be.
Right. It wasn't something we initially planned to do every podcast anyway.
Right. I don't know what, maybe...
I don't know.
You Smash or Pass in K-drama? It's just weird now. I don't know.
Right. So if you guys have any games that you would like us to play on the podcast, leave it in the comments down below.
Yes, please comment, guys. We love to read.
Right. We really want you guys to join the conversation. Please.
Okay, so this podcast, we're playing a game called Bias versus Bias. Now, this isn't our game. I did see this from a K-pop reaction duo on YouTube. And I think they're hilarious. So, and I enjoyed watching the video with them. So, I wanted to try this game with Makia.
Sure.
So, Bias versus Bias. Basically, you pick a couple of, your biases from groups, K-pop groups, girls and guys, whatever. Or you can just do guys or just girls, whatever. And you put them in a hat. And then you pick two out. And you say which one you would choose over the other. which bias would you pick over the other?
Oh, so we picked 2 out of the hat.
Right.
Okay.
So we picked 2 out of your hat. Makia has my hat, and I have her hat. So I'm going to tell her which ones, so she's not like, oh, I remember which one this is before she gets it out. So basically, I'll pick 2. So let's say I didn't put anybody from Big Bang in it because I think we have the same bias.
Okay, I did.
Oh, you did?
I
Oh.
was.
Well, that's just an example. Either way. So let's say Top versus G-Dragon. Say both of those are our bias. That's my bias. Both are my bias. I'd have to say Top over G-Dragon. So I definitely pick Top because he's my UB. You already know.
Right.
So anyway, that's basically it. So let's get started.
Okay.
You can go first.
Okay.
I'm excited. She has mine.
So I pick out 2 for you, right?
Right.
And you have to decide between the 2.
Right.
Okay.
Bias versus bias.
So we have So-min from Card.
Yes. Oh, I love her. She's so beautiful.
And Jae-jung from JYJ, aka Hero.
Right. Ooh. Okay, let me tell you a little backstory real quick. So before I really got into K-pop and before I got into like Rain, like for real, I was scrolling down to see, you know, what all this Asian drama and stuff was about, and I saw a picture of him, and I was like, oh my god, he's an angel. Like, who is that? He had the blonde hair at the time, and he was like
the blonde hair,
right? And he was like a super pretty boy angel, and I loved him, and he was my bias from that group ever since. But anyway, whew, let's see. I have to say So-min.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't expect that.
Even though I just gave all that backstory and shit.
Right, I didn't expect that. Because
just
I know how you feel about him.
Right, but it's because recently I've gotten into her with her interviews. Like the interviews they do as the group, and I think she's so adorable. And
I need to get back into watching their interviews.
Hero's sexy and all, but she's adorable and like cuddly and like, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you want squishy over sexy.
Yes. Okay, so So-min.
Okay.
All right, for you, Eunjae from A-Pink.
Okay.
And I'll pick from the bottom. And I Am from Monster X.
Ooh. Wow. That's because they're 2 completely different type of characters.
Right.
Not characters, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to say Eunji just because before I even got into A-Pink, I loved her in Reply 1997.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like she always played characters that speak to me because she's that tough type of girl type of thing. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I say Eunji. And he's new, so I don't know much about I.M. So, yeah, Eunji.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Zoom in.
I saw it from afar.
From EXO, if you guys didn't know. Oh, Sung-hoon from Winner.
Oh. Okay. I feel like I have to apologize for this.
What?
I feel like I have to apologize to Sung-hoon because I'm going to pick Zoom In.
Okay, because I thought you were about to surprise me. I expected this one.
Zoom in over everything.
Right. That's I was like, if you weren't going to say Zoom In, I was going to be real surprised. Like, you okay?
Zoom in over life.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably choose that same way.
Yeah. Okay, so now yours is, let's see. Oh, I ripped it. I took it too hard. JB from GOT7.
Okay.
And Rose from Blackpink.
Oh, shoot.
I didn't know Rose was your bias.
Yes, she is. I thought it was going to be Lisa, and then I saw the first video, and I was like, oh, Rose. Rose. Because she, like you said about So-min, she's so cute and squishy. And I like JB and I like his voice, but Rose. And then when I love her in her darker hair now, but when on her hair went that super peachy blonde.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, go ahead. Yes. Yeah, Rose.
Okay.
All right. Oh, new from Shiny. Shake this up a little bit. 10 from NCTU.
Oh my God, 10. Why would you be in there? Why did I put you in there? God, is it too late to take him out?
No. Yes, I mean.
Oh. Oh no, because 10's fairly new,
Right.
And oh no is like bae since day 5. Because he wasn't bae at first, but he's been bae since like day 5.
Yeah, honestly, I would say the same thing because I like Shiny, but Onu, not to say he was the least paid attention to member, but I didn't pay it till he came back with that blonde hair.
Yeah, you like the blonde hair?
Yes, I love the blonde
He
hair.
doesn't change his hair color very often.
He doesn't.
So I definitely like that. But Onu is his voice. I don't know. It sounds different.
Know.
I don't know
I
how to
always loved his
explain it.
voice, but yes.
It's unique to me, to my ears.
I love hearing him just sing.
Yeah. Onu over life.
Yeah.
Zoom in over life. I don't know.
Right,
How
I don't
have
know.
over life.
Right, you can have 2 over life.
I'm like dead.
Oh, I wonder what you would do if Zoom in versus Onu.
Don't do that. We're not even going to get into that. Okay, please don't do that because that one's hard.
Okay.
We're not going to even
Okay,
start.
I won't push it.
Oh God. Got me thinking now. Okay. Junghan from Shiny. I knew you were gonna pick. I knew that's your bias.
Mm-hmm.
And Minho from Winner.
Oh my god.
Junghan, Minho. Junghan,
Right.
Minho,
Oh
Junghan.
no. Minho. I had to say Minho.
Yeah.
Because from Minho it was instant.
Yeah.
Instant. Because before I even knew him in Winter, the little drama that I saw him in, he stood out to me even though he was a minor character.
Right.
So I had to say Minho.
It's good when they do that. You can pick him out. I see you. I see your back.
Right.
I see your shoulder over there. That's you. I know you.
Right. Yeah, so yeah, Minho. Okay.
I'm nervous.
Ooh. Somebody I picked too. Junghoon from Beast.
Yeah. It's June.
Junhoon, sorry. Then Lisa from Blackpink.
Ooh, Lisa. I love Joohyun, but they just came back as highlight.
Right.
But and then, I just loved him, and I got his solo album, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
But Lisa is bae, like when she raps, I don't know
Them lines she be spitting.
What was that? Play with fire, that fast, that. But then I don't even know how
Right.
to do it, bro. Like I was just like, chill,
Right. 'Cause
Lisa.
every time they release a song and Lisa got her little breakdown rap part, I'm just like,
Bro,
go ahead.
babe,
Yes.
sing,
Yes.
babe, rap, babe,
Yes.
go.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, what? Junhan from Highlight / Beast.
Right.
Okay, you just did that. And Sojin from Girls' Day. Every day is
Girls' Day. Sojin from Girls' Day.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like I said, when I started paying attention to Girls' Day, she stood out to me, but she was still one of the members I found out the least amount of information on.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't heavy on the variety circuit as much as the other members at first. And Junghoon, I like him. He say he's my bias out of Beast, or
Yeah.
one of my bias out of Beast, but I don't know a whole lot about him either.
Oh.
So yeah, I would have to say Sojin. I think my uneven numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, so your next group is Wuhan from Infinite.
Yes. Love his lips.
He does have nice lips. Ween from Mamamoo.
Ooh, both beautiful singers. Ooh, a duet together would be nice.
Ooh.
Yes, right? You feeling it? Yeah. Ween. Well, just because from the start when I saw her, I was like, wow, she's really pretty. And I feel like she doesn't get enough shine. And I like to pick biases who I feel don't get shine.
That's for me. Sometimes, depending on the group, sometimes I tend to gravitate toward the members that I feel like, or I don't notice getting as much attention.
Right. And I feel like those are the underdogs, the dark horses that come out and be like,
Right.
boom. And years later,
Right.
I'll be like, told you
Right.
they was the shit.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so her.
So we picked out 10 biases each, but we kind of ended up with uneven numbers per. So I guess our last one, we could just compare together.
Okay. So her last one is Irene from Red Velvet. I didn't know you had a bias at Red Velvet.
I don't pay attention to Red Velvet, but every time I see anything, for some reason, I gravitate to her. And when she does pictorial pictures, that girl is gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay.
Gorgeous. So, yes.
I think she used to do like, be like the love interest in music videos a lot, didn't she?
I'm not sure. See, that's the thing. I know Red Velvet and I know some of the songs, but I don't really know much about them as a group and how they came
promote outside of Red Velvet.
Yeah. And you have Faye from Miss A, right?
So she's got Irene from Red Velvet, and I got Faye from Miss A. Faye over Life.
Faye. Because I almost put Faye on my list, but I was like, okay, well, we got 10. Yeah. So if we did more, I would have probably ended up putting Faye on my list.
Yeah, like, Faye has been my bias from Miss A since day one. Like, I was like, this girl is, like, hot. Like,
yes.
She smashed.
Yes.
She smashed.
Yes.
And then when she came up with that solo Fantasy, and I watched the video, I was
Fantasy
like,
was awesome.
You got me sweating. What you doing? Yes. Faye over Life.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So that was it for, what is it called again? Bias
versus bias.
Bias versus bias.
We should do that again. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. So guys, in the comments down below, leave your biases that you would like for us to maybe do in the next Bias versus Bias.
Yeah.
We can't guarantee it'll be in the next podcast, but we will definitely do this game again.
Yeah.
Anything else? But granted, I feel like I can't really talk much about it because as much as I've talked about Strong Women Do Bong Soon, I'm not completely caught up.
Yeah?
See, what had happened was, not to discredit the drama because I still loved it.
Right.
It's just, it hit 10, it hit the climax, and for some reason when 11 and 12 aired, I don't know, something happened that week, and I ended up not watching. And then next thing I know, it was the next week and new episodes were out.
So you're like 6 episodes behind?
No, I'm a little bit more caught up now. But this is when I kind of stopped watching. I think I had like the last 3. That's 3 or 4 to watch. So I'm not that far behind. It's just because I got behind. And then next thing I know, I was like, crap, it's the final week next week. And final week got here because of work scheduling and all that stuff. It kind of made me hard because I usually have every other weekends off at work. But recently I haven't been able to, so that's kind of hindered my drama watching schedule.
Yeah. Because
usually what I do if I get behind is that, okay, on my weekend off, I use that to catch up.
Right.
Haven't been able to do that. So I'm going to try my best to catch up. And because like I said in the previous podcast, I also have a simming channel going. So I'm trying to find a balance to keep everything caught up and keep my simming channel going.
Right.
So... But what I know we're in for, I'm at the point where it's about to be that climax of when everything's about to break down. The couple's super cute. Yeah. And they're super squeal worthy like they were in the beginning anyway. So, yeah. I haven't seen anything bad about the ending.
Yeah.
So I did see a few commenters commenting on an episode I haven't gotten to yet about, I guess, how a bomb of sorts or something happened in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
Feels like, so bombs turn into fireworks type now. I don't know. I didn't watch it, so I don't know the premises. Tumblr never fails to give spoilers, and I get on Tumblr on a daily basis, a few times a day. So I know I'm bound to come across spoilers anyway.
Right.
But because of Strong Women Do Bong, so I've tried to steer away from people who I follow pages who I know watch the drama.
And it's going to put up spoilers.
They're going to put up spoilers because there's one girl, her name is Dreamin' Snowflakes, who I reblog a lot from on my Tumblr. Because she does a lot of analysis of dramas.
Yeah.
And usually...
I remember when she was doing analysis for Scarlet Heart. I really enjoyed reading her stuff. She did it.
Because I got into her blog, because she started doing it, at least I got into her blog when she was doing it for Healer.
Right.
Because even though Healer has a huge fan base, it wasn't a lot of people talking about it at the time when the drama was airing. A lot of people kind of got into it in the second half and after it was over.
Right.
She was kind of commenting on it from the beginning. So I was like, oh, yes, that's my thoughts exactly. And she kind of does posts like that. And she decided to do the same thing for Strong Women. And so I loved her posts for Strong Women as well. And I reblogged them. But I kind of had to gear away from her blog near the end half because I knew she would be posting analysis.
Right.
So when I catch up, I'll go back and read all her stuff. So I can't wait to finish that one as well.
Well, the drama that I'm watching, I didn't mention the name. It's called Divorce Lawyers, and it's a Chinese drama that aired in 2013.
I remember it.
46 episodes.
I didn't realize it was that long, though.
Right, neither did I. I remember seeing John Fuhrer advertising for it. But then I finally decided to watch it because I was looking for something a little bit more mature.
Right.
And it's good. And with lawyers, they talk a lot. Mm-hmm. But it's not too chatty. Mm. I enjoy their chats, like the main couple. I enjoy their chats together. They're very insightful because even though they have different views on certain things in life, mm-hmm. you can definitely see the different perspective and agree with that. Okay. Even if you don't have that same opinion on something. Right. And that's what I really enjoy about more mature dramas, when you can really get down and they sit down and have a chat about something. You're just like, yeah, man, I feel you. Right. And so, other than the main couple, though, there's a lot of, well, as divorce lawyers, you're going to see a lot of couples. Right. The people, they are some of the most dirtiest, underhanded people I have ever watched in a drama.
Really?
And that's really saying something. Like, the stuff that these people do to each other to get over on them is ridiculous.
And this is, I would consider this probably more of a human drama because it's dealing with divorce stories. It's not like it's supposed to be super dramatic. Right. So if you can find people that you feel are the worst kind of people in that type of drama, they're bad.
Okay, so for one instance, the main couples, well, they're not a couple, but they're pairing them up as a couple. They are later on. The main couple's best friends, they get married. And so the main guy he was poor and stuff in the beginning. Or, well, not poor, but he wasn't as fortunate as his wife, who's more rich. Her father owns some company, blah, blah, blah. Right. Her family didn't really approve of them being together because she felt he couldn't provide this and that. But they got married anyway, and she got pregnant. And so she didn't tell her parents about the marriage. She didn't invite them and stuff like that. But they knew she was getting married. But I guess because they didn't approve, she didn't really go to that lengths of it, you know. Right. And so later on, he's feeling obligated to do this and that for her. And he was a really nice guy. And her friend used to tease her. I'd be like, okay, Your Highness, Your Highness this, because of the way her husband treats her. Right. And so he loses his job. But he feels like he can't tell her that. Mm. Right. So he feels like he can't tell her that he lost his job. And so he goes to this old friend of his who came back from the States, a female friend. And he tells her, oh my God, I can't tell my wife I lost my job. Basically, he was drunk and he tells her. And so she starts to help him out with money. And she always had a crush on him, but when he was dating his wife, before they got married, he was dating her, she kind of gave up. And was just like, I'll let y'all be, y'all sleep together, this and that. But then they hint at stuff as if he's a gigolo for her. Like, he's being with her, and then she's giving him, like, envelopes stacked with money. And I'm just thinking, you love him, or are you just using him? Right. And so she's just like, I don't want to break up your marriage, this and that. And so later on, when his wife finds out that he's having an affair with, she doesn't know who it is. And later on, when she finds out he's having an affair, she's just like, I was gonna just like, hopefully it was just a hiccup in our marriage, but you come back with a hickey on your neck. What the hell is this? And so she kicks him out automatically, and he runs off, I guess, to be with this woman. Not run off, but he didn't have anywhere else to go when he really does have other places to go. And so, to bring him back because he wasn't answering her calls, she brings their parents into it. And so they come up. He thinks he's just going to meet her. He's got flowers and stuff to apologize. I'm sorry. And so he walks into the restaurant and he sees his parents and her parents. And he's just like, oh, shit. Right. This is finna be real. And so as they sit down, because she told her parents and his parents what happened, they're basically dogging him. They're scolding him. Right. How dare you have an affair outside the marriage, or a relationship outside the marriage. Right. And so he gets pissed that she called his parents, both their parents, in there like that. And so he's just like, I want a divorce. Huh? Right. So I'm just like, what now? Right. So you're mad that she's mad
that you cheated.
Right. Huh? And that's not even the worst ones, though. So I enjoy this drama, and I'm nitpicking at it like that because I'm enjoying it. Right. But I feel like they've picked some of the worst personalities or worst type of people to portray in this drama. So I guess they made it to be, it was a dramatic, right, in that sense. But I actually am enjoying it, and I feel like I need another drama like this.
Right.
So I'll probably be looking for it once I finish. I got 2 more episodes or so to go.
Oh, okay. And I actually kind of found a Chinese drama that I'm somewhat interested in. I didn't realize that it's completely finished airing because when I actually first heard about it, it was a couple weeks ago. I didn't realize it was already done.
Right.
It broadcasted in an entire month, and it's 56 episodes. That means it must have been airing every day. And
Yeah,
a couple
it probably
episodes.
was. Probably was. That's how Chinese dramas do it. They air maybe like 3 a day or something.
And it's called Because of Meeting You. It's, hold on, let me see, can I get a bigger synopsis? Zhao Gugu is a bubbly young woman who was raised by Wang Yiyu and grew up in a small town, blah, blah, blah. They meet later on, something, I don't know, it's a kind of a long synopsis, I don't want to read all of it. But for some reason, I don't know, the coupling looked cute, and the little trailer that I saw seemed interesting enough. But like I said, I don't watch Chinese dramas a lot.
Right.
You watch them a little bit more than I do. I don't know, and it's 56 episodes.
But you probably breeze through them. I feel like I can breeze through a long Chinese drama more than I can breeze through a Korean drama.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I get more out of it.
Right, and I feel like I can officially say that I am over my drama fatigue because quite a few dramas are pulling me in to want to watch, but because of my scheduling is why I haven't actually clicked to play and watch them.
But this is a remake of that Korean drama, Jung Bori is here.
Right, and I didn't watch that version either.
And I mean, granted, I
heard it was a major hit.
I saw a lot of like comments and people praising it and stuff.
Right.
So, but that could just been those who liked it. So I don't always follow that. And then it was a long drama, so I knew I wasn't gonna watch it.
It was one of because usually long dramas don't have huge high ratings. And this is one of those that kind of had high ratings, if I remember. Because I remember I wasn't watching it, but I remember seeing stuff pop up about it while it was airing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those type of dramas. And so because I didn't watch the Korean version, but I don't know, I feel like I might watch this one eventually.
Yeah. I plan to watch this one too, but I just never clicked play. I just ended up watching something else instead.
Right, I think like maybe like when I have some time off or whatever, it might be one of those dramas I'll start then.
Right. Because I feel like whenever I start a new drama, I have to have a certain amount of time ahead of me free so that I can really sit down and enjoy it. Just in case I really like it and I want to keep watching a couple episodes.
Right. I hate when I get into something, I'm like, dang, I gotta go to bed or I gotta do something later, so I can't just sit here and watch episodes.
Right.
So yeah, because like I said, it seems interesting, the couple seems cute. It's probably something, and then it's 56 episodes. I probably got to get through the backstory before I really get into stuff.
And that's what I like to do with long dramas.
So I'd rather marathon the backstory and then maybe take a break. So when I come back, I know I'm into the adult part of the story.
Right.
And just
I like to get into the chunk of it, a chunk of the story or the juice of the story before I hit pause or, exit out or something.
Right.
Just so, I'll be like, I'm really loving this. I got the feel for it, so I want to continue it.
So if any of you guys have watched the Chinese drama Because of Meeting You, leave in the comments down below what you think of the drama and if you think I would enjoy it. That's it. Tunnel.
Oh.
The K-drama Tunnel. I think I'll probably most likely either start this one this week, most likely, because I tended to start it over the weekend, but I had to work, and then yesterday was Easter, family time. Didn't really have time to sit down and start a drama.
True.
So Tunnel is definitely one I feel like I want to try, and I was interested in it before it started airing, but of course, like usual, Tumblr always has the stuff up, so seeing GIFs and stuff seems like a bromance of sorts is going on. A bromance is always bringing me into a drama.
Yeah.
So I do want to watch it, and of course, I like the two lead guys. The female actress, I think this is her first drama in years.
Oh, yeah?
Because, I forget her name, but yeah, she usually does movies.
Oh, yeah. Well,
this literally might be her first drama, I think.
I like to see people switch over.
Right.
Who usually do movies and they do dramas.
Right.
And they're new and fresh to us who don't really watch too many movies.
Right. And then also for an international fans, it's not always easy to get access to a movie and a movie with subs.
Right. That too.
So, granted, Netflix is getting a lot more movies now, but they're not necessarily always the one you're necessarily looking for.
Yeah.
So let me see if I see her. Lee Yu Young is the female lead, and I don't think she's been in Yeah.
Any dramas? Nope.
Nope. According to Vicky, Tunnel is her only drama. So I think this might be her first drama. So it is. Clearly it's not based on romance, but hey.
But you liked what's that cop drama that you were just raving about? You told me to watch.
Oh, Signal.
Signal.
Yeah, and it seems on the vibe of it. I think it's from the same team or writers or something of that extent.
Yeah.
Something to it that extent. So I feel like I'm gonna like Tunnel.
Yeah.
So it's something I probably intend to watch. So if you guys have started Tunnel, leave down in the comments what you think of Tunnel.
Ooh, I have a suggestion too.
Okay.
We've done this before, guys. It's where we both suggest a drama to each other and you have to watch it. I don't remember what we suggested last. It's been a while. It's been a long time since we did this, but I just thought about it. Suggest a drama.
I'm really trying to think of what we suggested. Yeah.
Did you watch it though?
I don't remember what you suggested. As a
Right.
thing.
See, it's just been that long, so I want us to really do this time and like talk about the dramas. It's kind
I
of
know
like,
you watched what I suggested because I think it was what Scent of a Woman. I think that's what I suggested.
Yeah, it was Scent of a Woman. What did I suggest? All About My Romance.
And I did watch that one.
Yes. Okay, so
we
we did that.
Yeah. Okay, so we did complete it. So we should
So
do
it's
that
like
again.
our own drama exchange.
Right. So you guys leave in the comments a drama that you think we should watch. I know you can check our MDLs. They'll be in the link down below, so they help you kind of give a guide to make sure you're not suggesting something that we've watched already.
Right.
But go ahead and leave a suggestion for a drama you think we should watch, or I don't know.
Yeah, it can't be too long. Not a long drama. I think 20 episodes max.
Yeah, let's not get into the 50 episodes or some of them 100 and something. Let's not do that.
I've done those before though.
I haven't done 100 and something.
You really get attached to those people though. It's nothing like watching like a 24 episode drama or even a 36 episode drama because it's like twice that. But you really get attached to the characters and the people that you might have hated at the beginning. You really come to
right.
like.
I feel like I need a drama like that because I know I always post about the new dramas coming to my blog, but the Monday through Friday ones that I always see, which are usually the ones that end up being 100 and some episodes, none of them have ever caught my interest enough. And then usually half the time when I find out the episode, and I'm just like, turn off. I'm not even going to try to find out anything else about this. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need one to at least get one under my belt. To not say that I would do it all the time, but I'll probably be a little more inclined to watch the longer ones because I've watched one already.
Yeah.
And that's usually what happened to me because I was always afraid of watching the 50 episode dramas. I was like, I couldn't do it. That's too long. And then I watched Dong-yi. I think Dong-yi was my first like literally 50 episode drama. No, Dong-yi was 60. That long of a drama.
Yeah.
And I made it through that, and I had planned to take my time because I knew it was that long.
Right.
And when I made it through it, I was like, and I actually kind of made it, I think, in the same amount of time length that it would have taken for it to air. So I was like, okay, so I can do this. I got this. So I've done a few other 50 episode dramas after that. So you kind of need that start.
Yeah. I've definitely watched quite a few dramas with lots of episodes, 50 or more. I've done 60. I've done 100 something. Done a sitcom, so it doesn't bother me. I just have to actually get into it, and I always stop. Usually with 100 and something or more than 50, I stop at some point for a while, and then I go back and I finish it.
I feel like I would too. Yeah. So, anything else?
Nope.
Yeah, I think this might be one of our little shorter podcasts because a lot didn't happen. A few stuff here and there, but a whole lot didn't really happen. Because we're kind of on the end run of a lot of dramas at this point. So we're getting ready for the new ones. So maybe in a couple weeks, because I think we still got at least another week or two before the new ones start airing. So yeah, in a couple weeks, we'll have probably a whole lot more content to talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
So guys, until next time, don't forget to hit that like button.
Subscribe.
And hit that bell button so you'll get notified every time we upload a podcast.
And comment.
Of course, please leave a comment because we want you to join the discussion. So until next time,
see ya.
Bye.